how's it going? This is GamerMom. We're playing RimWorld. We're gonna see how our space dudes colony is getting along on Rainbow Base. So, we have been trying to figure out this Dubs Bad Hygiene mod for quite a few episodes. I do have quite a bit of experience setting up the system, but we run into problems with the very, very cold temperature. And our solar panels are not producing very much heat because of the cold. But I have done a little bit of research and I have done a little bit of math because it all comes down to the units of heat that are needed. So I went around the base and I counted the number of heaters because apparently, so if you look at the numbers here, you'll see each small radiator needs 100 units to power it, and then each large radiator needs 300 units. So we have quite a few radiators throughout the base, probably more than I would normally set up actually, because of, ironically, the cold temperatures that are causing problems. So according to my math, just roughly, we need over 2,000 units of like heat or energy or whatever the units are. Our electric boilers produce 250 units each. So we've got 4 of them, so 250 times 4 is 1,000. So we only have about half as much like production as we need. So that means we need to build 4 more boilers. Ooh, that's a lot of components and that's a lot of steel. So we'll check on that, make sure we've got enough resources. I think we're okay for components. It was what, 3 each, so that's 12. 80. Where's our steel? Ooh, yeah, we need steel. We are like out of steel completely. Steel, can you get us some steel? Oh, you are. Amazing. So yeah, I'm happy that I found that answer. I'm sorry I didn't think of doing the math earlier. It seems very simple once it, you finally find the answer. But yeah, so apparently that's what it comes down to. Cross your fingers and toes. Hopefully this is the thing that will work. The solar panels say they are producing 100. I don't know if that's, yeah, I think maybe this is their normal, what they would produce. So yeah, their efficiency is 5%. So yeah, as it says, too cold, they are not really helping, so we're not really going to count them in our calculations. If they produce a bit of extra heat for us, that's awesome. We'll consider that a bonus. Also in my research, if I understand correctly, the water tanks, the hot water tanks, are like separate from the radiators. So my kind of previous thinking was that like the water is pumped out of the well with the electric pump or the wooden pump, then the water goes into the hot water tanks and is heated by the boilers or the panels or whatnot, which is true. But here's the thing that I don't think I had correctly. So I thought that from there, the hot water from the hot water tanks was going to A, showers and baths, and B, radiators, because that kind of makes real life sense, right? Like in your house, you would have, if you had like radiators set up, you would have heated water that was heated by some mechanism that went to all of the sources that need hot water. It seems though that, like, and again, could be totally wrong on this, but it seems that they're actually separate systems. It seems that the hot water tanks that are heated, the water there is for showers and is, I don't think, required for the radiators. It seems that the boilers kind of serve almost as their own tanks. It's like a boiler that has a tank in it, if you can kind of picture that. So it's almost like two, like if you picture it as a separate branching, I'm gesturing again, guys. I don't know why I'm doing this. You can't see me, but if you picture like a branching off system, the hot water, like the water gets pumped, the water gets heated in 2 separate mechanisms or sources, and then the hot water from the tank goes to the showers and baths. The hot water from the boilers gets placed, gets routed to the radiators. So That's my current understanding, to be updated if I'm wrong, but we're going to build these boilers and we're going to see if it helps. So, cross fingers. Let's get steel on his way, and we can go a little quicker because we've got our nice manager stuff. We can also have him deconstruct. This is already set to deconstruct, but it's not high in his priority list. So we could do that. We could set him to deconstruct for a while. Do I have, let me check this, for mining. Compact steel. We do want to count all on the map. Deconstruct buildings. Okay, let's click this. And then buildings and whatnot should be deconstructed. It may also deconstruct these kind of buildings that have the walls that we've been using. But I think we're kind of far enough along that I don't think we're super gonna need the walls. We're gonna use maybe granite or marble or slate or whatever to build kind of the external insulating wall that we've been talking about, because it seems that that really helps once you have everything heated. It helps the heat stay in. So yeah, we'll give that a go and we'll keep working on that. I think we had most of these. Oh, see, there's steel. He's deconstructing. It's higher on his priority list. He's deconstructing slate though. Oh well. Finish that. Go do a ship, please. Yeah, awesome. Thank you, buddy. Amazing, there's 2 of them. Oh, I've got some marble up here. We could get him to deconstruct that. Or, you know, we could do everything in granite. What rocks do we have? We have slate and we have we have granite. Do we also have marble? Okay, steel's carrying stuff. Good. Pet peeve when they don't carry stuff. Okay, we don't actually have marble. We have slate and granite, I believe. Usually I try to get the 3, but yeah, so maybe we'll keep going with granite around the base to kind of be consistent. Ooh, we had ambrosia and it's dying. Poor stuff. It might stick around. If it survives the winter, it may grow again in the spring. So we're gonna leave the marble alone. Where is it? There we go. Let's keep on up with this. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're doing okay. I'm recording ahead a little bit because we're heading into the second half of February and I've got a lot of papers and homework and stuff happening. So I'm actually getting a couple episodes ahead, which is awesome. I had episode 12 scheduled to go up, and I currently have episode 13, which is already edited and set up to be published on Sunday morning. So yeah, so I'm recording this episode 14, ahead of time, and then I'll just keep trying to get ahead because I know when I hit paper time, I will be very focused on homework. I have actually been able to set up a pretty consistent schedule, which is pretty cool, honestly. I didn't think I'd be able to do that. Ooh, somebody pick up this, please. Who's awake? What happened to Gray? Remind me? Oh, yeah, from the, from that raid. Oh, but we did get a prisoner. That's right, we got White, who will have a new name. Please suggest names in the comments. Yeah, not too bad. Ooh, a lot of resistance though. That's right, it's gonna take a while. What was I saying? Oh yeah, schedule. So when I did the first 5 episodes, I was just kind of playing around. I was like, whatever, I'll just put up some stuff. Ooh, good, Shadow will work faster. Awesome. Does Shadow need to go hunting? Nope, we're pretty good. And we have that managed. We do need to get some other stuff. There's our millions of peaches. Those will run out fast because we'll need it for kibble. Maybe we should try to save it for kibble and just make meals out of meat. The bakes only use flour, so that's great. Okay, we'll save the peaches for the kibble because we don't want our dog to starve. That would be bad. So yeah, my first 5 episodes, I just kind of like chucked them up whenever online. And then when I went to record my 6th episode, I looked at, ooh, visitors. Ooh, let's make sure we have enough beds. Oh no, we lost our, I guess we have one group leaving and then another group coming along. Okay, see ya. Let's look at this quest too. 2 prisoners. Question them. Keep them secret. Hold them for 6 days. I actually like these quests. Like if I have space in my prison, I'll put another story in the queue of stuff I'm telling you to tell you about prisoners that I had in another game that I had. But yeah, back to my current story. When I looked at my uploads, I realized that all except the first episode, so like 2, 3, 4, and 5, were all on like a Thursday, Sunday pattern. So I was like, that's a really cool coincidence. I'm going to keep like trying to stick with that. And then, you know, I could be able to say, you know, new episodes on Thursdays and Sundays. And so far, so good. I will keep trying to keep that schedule because, yeah, as I've said before, my son and I watch YouTube a lot. And it's really nice to have consistently available episodes, and then you just know that, okay, it's this day, I can watch these people. Yeah, so next story in the queue, as I look for someone to use this weapon that we have. Ooh, LMG. Does Jake want it? Jake, you've got a plain old revolver. Steel might want it. Yes. Okay. Steel can pick it up. Ooh! Transport pod crash. Pause, pause. I hate that this doesn't pause because, like, you know, it's really important. Like, they're sick, you know? Like, I've had it happen because I'll run my games and go do other stuff or be reading or be watching YouTube or whatever. And it doesn't pause. So sometimes I'll, like, look back to my game and like my people have been, you know, building and going on with their lives, which is awesome. But then I'll have a transport pod crash warning and then I'll go and then like the person is already dead because it's been 5 minutes and it didn't pause. So maybe I should add that somewhere as a suggestion. All right, let's look at Humps. Hello, Humps. You have a very unfortunate name. Humps Night. Serious. It's Humps Night, people. Okay, quick sleeper, slow learner, meh, tough, that's awesome. Okay, yeah. Do we want to capture him and guarantee that we will be able to keep them? Because that's the thing. If we don't, they just, you know, they can just walk away and be like, thanks for taking care of me. I'm outsies. Enormous Federation. Let's take a look. Plus 22. How many do we lose by capturing? I don't know, but I think maybe we're about to find out. Hopefully they won't become an enemy. I hope it's not anything like insane, like 50. If it's like 30, they would go slightly under. They would be like -8. Does that put them into hostile? Neutral. Natural goodwill range from -50 to 50. If it's under -50... is that when they're enemy? If relations fall below -75, they become hostile. Okay, so we would really have to piss them off to get them to be hostile. I think we can afford to capture Humps, and then we will get some rewards for all the effort of caring for him and rescuing him. All right, who is our doctor? I think it's Shadow, eh? Shadow is researching. He is a doctor. Maybe he's not the best doctor. Bautista is the best doctor. He's saying hi to his hubby. He's cleaning. He's saying, hi, hubby. You're researching. I'm cleaning. We are both contributing to the well-being of the colony. Okay, Bautista's our doctor, so we're going to have you capture. Yes, we're going to risk angering the faction. Oh, let's hope it's not too bad. Okay, we'll anger. Does it say how much? Okay, let's try it. Experiment time. Hopefully we don't regret it. Ready, go. Let us see how many points we lose. Hopefully they'll still be guests and, you know, we can make it up to them. Oh no. Oh no, they're hostile. What? It did fall below 75. That's so many. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, we should maybe do some gifts or something. Oh man, Humps, you better be worth it, dude. Alright, Bautista's tending to you. We definitely want to recruit you, because that's the whole freaking point. At least he's not very hard to recruit. Alright, visitors, yes. Got a couple. Looks like we have Ant. All the animal names, eh? That cracks me up. He's a pyro. I don't think we want to be too friendly with him. He might set us on fire. Neurotic wimp. No thanks. Okay, let's see what we can do about repairing this relationship. They were blue, right? No, they were purple. Oh man. Okay. So yeah, we could maybe go and bring a gift to Outed Shaw. There's also Crockett, but I think that's a little farther. Let's check though. Sometimes it depends on terrain. This is probably quicker with the road. 3.54 days. Animals can't graze for like 6 more days. Okay, what about this one? Oh, they use the road anyways. We could go to both. I think we could give a gift to both. And then we can come back home to the road. So it would be like 7 days. Alright, let's consider that, and let's see if we can make some gifts that are worth, you know, worth something to them. Maybe we'll take apart one of these bedrooms. Bautista, are you headed to bed? You're going to the bathroom before bed. Shadow, you guys might as well have these sheets. What do you mean no suitable beddings? There's beddings right there. Can you maybe because it's Shadow sleeping? Oh, is it because Jake's hauling? No. Okay, maybe you can't do it when they're sleeping. So we'll have them use those sheets. Oh, I love Gray's hat. Whoop. Hello. What are you doing? Oh no, don't make the bed. How about you uninstall the bed and then nobody will be tempted to make the bed. Maybe I'll say leave the sheets alone until I tell you. It's looking like the heat is sticking around a bit better. It's almost midnight. Yeah, it's not as cold as it has been. Did any of these get built today? Nope. Hi, horsies. Hi, cowgirl. Okay. Gray did the bed. Awesome. He is probably going to go to bed. Steel is still getting steel, coming home. Maybe what we'll do is get this room ready, and then we'll put the bed in that room instead of building another bed. There we go. I think we're doing really nice floors. Okay, perfect. Where is it? There you are. Let's put you in here. Oh, well, we're gonna break the pattern. Maybe we should move this against that wall. I like things to match. Ugh, I hate it when you don't know where the pillows are. I think it's this way, because I think this is slightly flatter than the bottom. You can just barely tell. Mad turkey. Okay, let's deal with that. Were you sleeping? You're like literally lying down. You were snoozing and then you suddenly went mad. That's very strange. Did Steel get that gun? Maybe we want to try that. Sorry, that was a really weird laugh. I don't know where that came from. Let's try it out though. I'm excited. Very cool. Excellent weaponry. Where is the turkey? Turkey is there. Steel, come and hide behind a tree. See how quickly you will meet. Alright. Okay, stay where you are. Let us see how this weapon is. Oh, nice. Yep, it's good. It is very good. Very effective. And Steel is a good shooter. Well done, Steel. That was pretty quick. This is for cooking, eh? Who do we want to make a better cook? Bautista's our cook currently. He has 11. I think these little doohickeys add like 5 to your skill, so it doesn't like fully train. Shadow's already like very skilled in a lot of things. Steel is pretty well skilled. Gray's a good cook too. Is he? No, he's not better than Bautista. Jake has 5. Actually, yeah, they're mostly pretty good cooks, honestly. Let's save it for, you know, somebody in future that has less skills. Maybe one of these guys. White, I don't think, has tons of skills. Yeah, we could maybe make White a cook, because all they have is animals and crafting with a bit of social, which is not something you use often. Humps, what do you have? You have, oh, you need shooting training. You're pretty, like, you know, moderate all down the line, but you have some stuff you can't do. Bummer, you can't haul. That sucks. I don't know, man. I don't know if you're going to be worth it, dude. You're not, like, super, you know, you're not great. You're good. You're not great. We shall see. All right. Let's see how our guys are doing for the morning. What are you uninstalling? Oh, you're putting it, okay. As long as you, like, install it after. Oh! Grizzly bear. Oh, our baby. No! He was so close. Oh, no. Our baby horse. Oh, crap. Okay, you guys want to eat, I know, but okay, let's send Steel with his like amazing gun. I fear it is too late though. Look at this poor little horse. Oh, crap. I think we're about to lose him. Oh, that's so sad. Baby horse. Oh my gosh. Okay, Steel, get revenge. That's awful. This bear. You will pay, Mr. Bear. That is so rude. Revenge kill. Not nice. Hurt our baby horsey. Where did our baby did he eat the whole thing? Oh my god, that's so rude. Oh jeez. I wish they had like a revenge setting where you could like, you know, fire on them as you would a wild or a mad animal. You know what I mean? Because like if this guy was mad, like, you know, I wouldn't have to like say fire at him. Alright, chop him up, have him for dinner. That's our best revenge. But man, that so sucks. We worked hard to like tame those horses. We specifically picked a male and female horse to have a baby foal. God. Awful, awful bear. I'm so sorry, Zoe and Xander. Your baby has died. Aww. It's funny they don't get, I mean, you know, she's like, meh, whatever. In real life, she would be so sad. Ooh, Jake's building our hydroponics. Pretty cool. Can somebody, like, finish the room, perhaps? Oof. And we have all this, like, steel going in here. Maybe I'll do this. Boop. Don't build these. Okay, you can build the light. That's where all of our steel went. Jeepers creepers. Each one is 100. I'm glad I didn't, like, keep the whole... Remember I showed you guys the pattern? I'm glad I didn't keep all of them. Yeah, a lot of... These all still need steel. This one has all the steel. It just needs work. So that's fine. Okay, yeah, build that, fine, but can you build the wood wall? Are we out of wood? No, we have wood. There we go. We have 613 wood. Oh, well. Okay. Great. Instead of, like, hauling the power cables, can you just put them where they belong, perhaps? Peut-être. Ça serait une bonne idée. Let's try that. Shadows meditating. We should move this cooler, especially as it is not in use currently. Put up this wall up here. Amazing. Do you want to do that, Shadow? Do you want to maybe do that? On your way to go recruit? Thank you. And then maybe after you recruit, you could make your bed so that you and Bautista have a comfy bed. Yeah, and didn't they, after the marriage, I haven't checked the last names. Didn't they say they were going to change the names? Yeah. So like Shadow's last name also became Bautista, but because Bautista's nickname is Bautista, that's kind of weird, right? Alright, so what's he up to? What are you doing? Oh, Jake is doing the prisoner. Okay, so after you shower, would you please make your bed? Oh, I have to do this, of course. Wait, where are you going? Okay, after you clean. Thank you. Oh yeah, and I was thinking maybe we could move one of these radiators. We definitely don't need like 3 frickin' radiators in the dining room. That's for sure. These bedrooms, yeah, this could need one. This could have one. I mean, we'd be like heating the outside briefly, temporarily, perhaps. This definitely needs one. Although we have this is why I built this here, because we have this geyser. Hey, we have pemmican. Super cool. Do we want to make, yeah, let's research this. These make a lot of money. So that would be a good gift to like put, you know, the people back in our good graces. Does this need a pillar? It looks like the roof is going up okay. No, looks okay. There'd be a hole in the middle if they needed a pillar. I don't think it's at risk of collapsing. I think it's just at risk if there's, you know, you were to build it and then remove a pillar or a support. But I think if it needs a support, they won't just build it on, you know, empty space. Hope I'm not wrong on that. That would suck. Falling ceilings on people's heads. Our guests are done. This guy left me 2 wood. And it's kind of cheap. Panthera fur, that's pretty nice. Do we still need doormats? How are we doing for doormats? Did I remember to build those? No. So let's do that. What do we want to build them out of? Maybe wolf skin? There's seven materials each. Ooh, heavy fur might be cute. We have lots of it. Light leather, plain leather. Let's do... I do like the Panthera fur. How much do we have? Oh, that's bird skin. Ooh, gross. Let's sell that or give that as a gift. Ooh, bear skin. Bear skin's nice too because it matches the floors. It's settled. We are doing bear skin doormats. There we go. And these are great because then it helps with dirt. Tracking them in. Let's especially get the kitchen and the hospital. Nice. Their bed is made. Let's get the guest room because it's important to keep that clean. And the dining room. Let's do just those for now. That's what, 5? So that's 35, and we have 64. Amazing. Alright, you guys going to sleep for the night? You're playing a little, feeding the prisoners. That is very good. This guy needs to be fed. Are you going to remember that? If not, I will tell you. Oh, you're going to shower first? Okay, feed him after you shower. Please and thanks. Gray is resting. Alright, so we'll skip through the rest of the night. Nice to be able to go a little quicker. I like watching them run around. And then, yeah, this is like, maybe tomorrow we'll get them to build the electric boilers. Maybe we'll change this back. We should check on the map, see if he's like left stuff places. This looks clear. Oh, components. Somebody needs to go get those. Okay, Jake, you can get that after you feed him. Where else? I'm trying to remember where else we had ships that crashed with and left us some chunks. I think there was one somewhere around here. Oh, great. Okay, so now we can make those, sell them for lots of money, or give them as valuable gifts. What do we want to do? Do we want carpet or devil strand? We did smithing. Maybe we should do machining. Yeah, it'd be good to have weapons. Yep. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Ooh, foggy. It's like, what? Afternoon, evening? Oh no, it's like 8 o'clock. Wow, that day went by so fast. Kept it on high speed. Steel's already asleep. It's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. Alright, we're gonna skip through the night and we'll watch you carefully the next day to make sure. Ooh, cargo pods. Yes, please. What do we have? Food. Ruined lavish grill. What do they get? I think they don't like eating those. They won't provide the well-fed buff. Huh, but it's ruined, so I don't know what happens there. Ooh, they're worth quite a bit. Maybe we could just sell them. I think I'm gonna do that. Steel is up. Oh yeah, he gets up early, that's why he goes to bed early. That makes sense. Still have lots of simple bakes. I guess we are not able to make... Yeah, oh, I've got that suspended, right, because we don't have enough, like, vegetables. Ooh, and we really need more. We're almost out of apples to make kibble. The 15th of December. That's the last day. Oh, thank goodness. We're almost at spring. Sweet. Oh, okay, and he's building the boiler. Good job, Steel. I didn't even have to force you to do it. Amazing. Let's see if this helps. Why are you doing floorboards? Let's make you mine then. We don't want you building floorboards. We want you doing steel. Boop. Go and mine. Please and thank you. Merci. Amazing. What's this? Plasteel. Ooh, we should grab some of that. Once we get the machining and whatnot, we can build the fabrication. What are they? There's 2 of them. There's the blue one. Oh, and the smithy. We already have the smithy. Electric smithy, and we can make some tools. We can make like plasteel maces or knives, and then we can have those as secondary weapons because we have the mod that allows you to have side weapons, which is awesome. For episode 13, not only did I credit the usual mods, hospitality, since we know we're focused on guests, but also Dubs Bad Hygiene, of course, since we've been spending a lot of time working on that and trying to figure it out. And I've had some questions about that, which is cool. Where are you going? Okay, but don't leave the area without hauling some of this stuff, please. Yeah, so for the last episode, not only did I credit the usual mods, I also went and found... Remember when we saw, like, blood on the ground and it reminded me of that song? And I was like, what's that song that's, like, has, like, a line about that? Anyways, I found the song, so I put a link to the song. Steel, you're, like, walking really far away. Okay, after this, I'm gonna wait, because, you know, the weird... Oh, he's eating. Okay. There's a really weird thing. You know how, like, you queue up their activities so I can be like, okay, after you do this, and then do this. You know what I mean? If they're going on a walk, for some weird reason, I don't know, maybe because it's an open-ended thing, like, I don't know. If I recall correctly, if you queue something up, they'll just walk forever. I should like test that and see if that's actually the case or if just something weird and glitchy happened. But yeah, it was really weird. Let's queue up this after you dig that last spot. Yeah, but yeah, one time I had someone who was going for a walk and I queued up like an activity for them to do after they were done going for a walk, and they just, like, I went back like way later and they were just still going on a walk. Like, it was really bananas. This has been so handy. Look at our batteries. They're like super full. We could even fill some more. I don't know, maybe later. We don't want to, we've got, you know, steel that will be used for all of these things. Let's check the temp. Let's see if the geyser is working. Ah, looks pretty good. We could maybe put a vent here that we could open and close, and that would keep the barn warm. Hey, and tomorrow is spring, like in the game, like not in real life. Oh God, I wish it was spring in real life. Holy cow. It's been really tough, especially with the pandemic. Like, oh man, you gotta get out for walks and stuff, but it's just super cold. Hey, Humps is healed. Alright, let's change your bed. Actually, let's make this a bed, because then at least somebody will have beds with sheets. Need to make some more sheets. Oh, here, this is where it can go, because we were going to put another radiator in this large room. That could be where it could go, at least temporarily. Maybe we can move it elsewhere later, especially as the weather gets nicer. Alright, let's see, it's almost midnight. Green Empire. I hope we don't get a raid from Purple before we can, like, make peace. Man. I guess when they say anger's faction, they really mean, like, it's not like a, when you recruit a guest, it'll anger the faction, you know, air quotes, but it'll only anger them by, like, -35. Whoa. Did you just insult Jake? That's not very nice. You insulted his hair? Jake has awesome hair. Are you kidding? Look how cute this is. It's right over his eye. It's adorable. How rude. Yes, spring has begun. Dun da da da. Although, that kind of sucks because we won't even get to see if our... Well, I mean, we might, because it still gets... It can get chilly, but we won't really get to test our experiment. So let's honestly, like, I kind of hope it stays a bit cold. I think it tends to, like, I think kind of it's kind of a curve, like it doesn't just immediately get warmer and the snow melts and everything, kind of like real life. Speaking of RimWorld and real life, I had not known before about this issue, but when I was looking up stuff on like the hygiene mod, and I'm also I follow like a couple of the RimWorld Reddits, subreddits, and things like that. And I was reading about the debate about, because apparently when RimWorld first came out, there were no bisexual men. Like, there just didn't exist. And apparently someone interviewed the game designer, Tynan Sylvester, and he gave like a personal anecdote saying, like, from his real life experiences, bisexual men didn't exist. All of the men that he knew that had identified as bi at some point eventually later identified as gay. Therefore, in his experience, they didn't exist. And I mean, I kind of get, like, yeah, it's a game and it's not real life, and like obviously there's like, you know, cannibalism and all this really weird wacky stuff, and we're on like an alien planet, and you know, so obviously it doesn't model real life, so you know, I kind of get that, but it is frustrating because it's like it would be easier, and a few people made this point that it would be easier in the code to not code the genders different, and there's other like differences in the male versus females that were coded. Sorry. There were differences in the males versus females that were coded into the program. Oh, Horsey Love. Did you see those hearts? Maybe Zoe will be pregnant again and they'll have another baby. It won't replace the loss of our little baby foal. I forget what his name was, but it won't replace our loss, but it'd be very cute to have another baby horse. Oh, and they can now eat stuff. I mean, they're eating our plants, so that's not good. Don't, Zoe, don't do that. Let's take you out of the pet zone now that spring is here. I guess we can put you back put you back in the animal zone, but we will also change, let's change the pet zone because we don't want our dog eating any of our stuff. Anyway, so yeah, so there were some people saying like it took more effort to change the code to be able to say that, you know, women are different in this way and men are different in this way, and women can be bisexual but men can't. And you know, there's stuff about like how, you know, the likelihood of initiating romantic relationships that's different depending on your sex. So it's like that, you know, took effort to code it in instead of just being like, here are the rules, everyone's the same, you know, like, because really, like, I don't know if it makes sense that there's like age differences too, that like, you know, women will like tend to initiate relationships with people that are older, whereas men will like, you know, anyone over 20 or something. So there's like weird rules, and how it's coded in a way kind of doesn't make sense. So yeah, I found that really interesting. I hadn't really heard about that debate before. It makes me even more motivated to have the next series that I do after the Space Dudes wrap up. Have it be like, you know, only queer people are allowed on the base, you know, and have like maybe an editor, a character editor mod, you know, that if anyone joins, like they're gonna, you know, automatically be converted to be gay, which not how it works in real life, unfortunately sometimes, but yeah, I think that would be kind of hilarious, so it makes me even more motivated to try that for a series. But yeah, look it up because it was interesting. It was very strange. I mean, people feel very, very strongly on either side. Hey, machining table. You know, I can kind of see both sides, but I definitely am more of the mind that, you know, unfortunately when you code things into a game, it does have an effect on people, right? Like, look at video game culture and the way women have been portrayed for decades, right? Like, that definitely affects how people act and react in real life. So, you know, it's something that people should be aware of and should be conscious of, and to be as you know, inclusive as possible is great, is amazing. And if you can, you know, why not? Like, why would you code it to be specifically, you know, heteronormative, or, you know, kind of almost homophobic, really borderline homophobic, if you could just even more easily than that, just make it inclusive. That's kind of my thoughts on that. I will climb off my soapbox now. Those are my thoughts on the debate. And luckily, obviously, since, you know, as Bautista and Shadow head off to sleep together as husbands, obviously they have added bisexual males, because both these guys are. I have made them bi on purpose. Our original 3 guys were all bi. I tend to do that with all of my originating characters. It's usually like 3 bi chickies or 3 bi dudes, or a combination. Yeah, I would love to see RimWorld have like genderqueer people. I would love for them to have, you know, more variety, you know, different ways of initiating romantic relationships, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, getting off my soapbox now. I was also going to talk about prisoners. In this series, in the Space Dude series, we've had a lot of trouble getting prisoners over the past few episodes. Like, we've killed more than we've been able to capture, which has been very frustrating. But in my other game, like, of course, Murphy's Law, right, the one that you're actually recording, you have trouble with it. In my actual, you know, just my game that I play for fun, I had, at one point, I think I had literally like 7 prisoners, like, no lie. And none of them were like a quest. It was all like captures, or, you know, variety of circumstances that brought us prisoners that we could actually convert, like a series of raids with a bunch of different people and whatever. And it was so funny. I was thinking, like, why can't this happen in my, you know, Space Dude series? Like, this is so unfair that this is only happening here. But then, Of course, like prison break, right? Because the more prisoners you have, the more likely you are to have a prison break. So yeah, so they all like, you know, revolted and started attacking, and I think we lost a couple of the prisoners, and then, oh good, thank you Jake. I was just gonna make Gray do it, but amazing, we're gonna expand the dining room. This is very cool. Oh good, Green Empire visitors enjoyed their stay. I think our heat thing is working. Look at this. We've got our 4 boilers. I'll look carefully. I'll leave it on overnight with the heat map view, but I think this is going to work. This is awesome. Yeah. Okay, I think those are all my stories that I had in the queue. Alright, there we go. I'd like to watch, you know, on YouTube they have those like videos that are like mom tries to play, you know, Minecraft, or mom tries to name all the Mario Kart characters or what have you. Like, I find that kind of funny because, you know, here I am like with my own thing. Like, it's not that my, you know, child has a YouTube channel and I'm coming on to embarrass myself and provide entertainment. Maybe I am embarrassing myself in providing entertainment that way. I leave it up to you to decide if, you know, how you are getting your entertainment. I don't really care one way or the other. But yeah, I find it kind of funny. Ooh, Shadow's Night Ceremony. Do we have the stuff? No, we need the throne room. I wish we'd gotten those monument, one of those monument quests, because those are great, especially if you get a big one. There's a quest that like, oh, yay, guns! Another example of the dissonance between RimWorld and real life. I would never say yay guns in real life. Do we want, we should do maybe the writing. We can do composting. Actually, this is a very good start off to spring, because then we can take all of our sewage. Where is it? Do we not have stuff from latrines? Where did it all go? Are we emptying these? Is it going somewhere else? Oh, it went here. Okay, we don't want that going there. We want to move it. Paste. All right. Yeah, so we can compost this and turn it into fertilizer for our fields, which is great. Okay, and here we go. It's getting close to midnight. We're going to watch our heat. But so far, so good. Like, this looks really good. Yeah. I was talking about moms on YouTube channels. It's kind of the opposite here. I keep pestering my son to start a YouTube channel because he, like me, he loves to talk. He loves to explain stuff. Like, you know, he's like my little twin sometimes that way and in other ways. And he plays like cool games. He plays, what's it called? Like Kerbal Space Program is one of the games he's been doing lately, and he's really good at it. He's big on like Celeste. He's been trying to like speed run and improve his times. Yeah, so I keep telling him like, it's really fun, like try it, you know, I think you'll like it. So I will keep trying. This is great. Look at this, 2 in the morning. It's 2 in the morning and we've got heat. We've got heat, baby. Our whole base is warm. This is awesome. Look at this. Even these bedrooms. And remember how cold these were before? Look at that. They are good. 4 in the morning. I think we have figured it all out, guys. This is awesome. Okay, so we know the tricks. So you need to do the math. You need to figure out how many boilers you need. Look at that, it was close to 0. Now we've got extra, we've got grid excess. It was kind of minus, but now we've got extra. So you need enough boilers. You need to do the math. For every small radiator, 100. For every large radiator, 300. You need to have enough boilers. You need to have the right type of boilers. These ones don't work in the winter if it's too cold. Oh, this needs repair, so we should add it to our zone because it was new. Amazing. Oh, okay. Well, it's not super helpful right now, but whatever. I would kind of like to keep an eye as the spring weather gets warmer. I kind of want to keep an eye on the solar heaters. Like, I'll try to keep checking them because I would like to know at which temperature do they function more effectively. I think it's kind of like a continuum. Like, remember they were 100 and now they're like 400. So that's probably why it was working better during the day. -5. So like 20, so like a quarter capacity at -5. Maybe at like +5 it would be half. I don't know. I don't know what the scale is, but let's try to keep an eye. Is this the, oh, this, we wanted to do this. Yes, I built one extra bed. Let's maybe like move one of these beds. Do we have any normal? I think they're all good, eh? That's okay. Let's do this. Cause yeah, I like those quests where we're babysitting prisoners. Those are kind of fun. Who do we have walking by? Oh, Gray is hauling all the fecal sludge. I just love that word. Like, oh, God, fecal sludge. Just sounds ridiculous. I was talking about, what was I? Oh, this is getting a lot better. Look, it's more than half. It's slightly above 0. So maybe 0 was the 50%. If so, 100% would be what? +10? Maybe +10 and above is warm enough. This doesn't count as too cold. Right, I was talking about the other quest, the night ceremony, and the throne rooms. There is a quest that you'll get sometimes to build a monument, and there are different sizes. They send you the blueprints. You have your builder put down the blueprints, and you choose the materials that you want to build with. So it'll have like the number of walls and like the shape and the pattern in the blueprint of it. But you can choose, like, do you want them to be wood? Oh, that shouldn't be happening. We have this battery. I mean, guess we gotta turn this on. That's weird. Gray, you're closest, I think. Huh. How strange. Maybe we should build another thing. Animal starvation. Oh no, is there not enough to eat for the... There's like trees and stuff. Are there berry bushes yet? I guess maybe they're not flowering yet. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I don't want to put you guys back in the pet zone. So I will make the animal zone include the this area here. There we go. And maybe I can make it go like a little further, and maybe as soon as some berry bushes start to flower, we'll be in better shape. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, the monument quests are a great way to kind of like do the building and turn it into a throne room without, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like double dipping. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like if you were getting paid at work to do something that you had personal use for anyways and you had been wanting to do. Like, let's say there was something that you wanted to research, and then your boss was like, can you research this for me? And you're like, yes, I wanted that for my own information and knowledge anyways. And then you research it, and it's like bonus, you know, like double dipping, like you've been able to use it for both. Okay, I want to accept this. Let's pause for a second. I will pause my story. Okay, we have enough beds. Yeah, I think we should do this. I think it's good because we can get more honor. Jade, harmonizer. Nah, I think we'll go with the honor. Yeah, the user's unhappy. I don't know. I don't know. Do we want to try this? That seems kind of cool, and Jade is cool, obviously. Projects the user's mood in a spherical psychic field. I mean, like, who's our guy? It's Shadow. Shadow's pretty happy. Like, you know, he's married, so he's happy. He's getting some on a regular basis. He's a very cheery guy. His needs are very well met. Look, yeah, because he's married. He's got, like, super crazy, like, you know, look at this. They're happy. They're very clearly well in love and happy. That might be cool if he was projecting that mood outwards. I don't know, do we want to try it? Maybe we should try it. I've never tried it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Ah, okay. Gray might be, don't hit Gray. Oh my god. You almost did. Okay, Gray, why don't you leave the steel there and transport these guys. Bautista, why don't you leave your gloves on the floor just inside the door so they don't get damaged. And you can come and get Jova. So these guys, we're going to have to be careful to remember that these are not prisoners to be recruited. Otherwise, we will fail the quest. Ooh, are we out of stuff to make kibble out of? Ooh, okay. We do have our hydroponics. We have a light. We have some hydroponics functioning. They should grow really fast. Let us hope that they do. We can also keep an eye on nearby berry bushes. Yeah. Did I finish my story about the throne room? Mostly, like, just, yeah, so if you get the quest, you build the monument, you have to leave it alone for, like, a certain number of days, like 10 days or whatever, and, like, protect it and not let it get destroyed if there's a raid or whatever. But then you complete the quest, you get the rewards for having built the building, and then you can do whatever you want with the building. So you can rearrange it, you can open it up, and you can make it into a throne room, and it's usually, like, the type of materials, if you pick, you know, nice materials. You'll have to update the floors like later, like down the road. But yeah, it usually makes a very good throne room. So I might wait till we get that kind of quest. And if we don't, you know, we can see how it goes. Ooh, a normal bed. Well, that sounds like a bed for the prison. I should like mine these out so that we can put like normal walls and have more space because we've got all these people in here. Let's do that. We could mine this and then put a wall in real quick. I have to leave that there until we don't have prisoners. That kind of sucks. I hope it doesn't get too warm before these guys are done. These guys, we only have them for 6 days. That's not too bad. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, so we definitely need to get some food for our poor animals. Especially if Zoe is about to be preggers. Oh no! What do we have that we can feed them? We've got so few apples. I don't know if you want to feed them the grills. Minnows. I don't know. Can they eat raw meat? I don't think so. If they get really, you know, if it gets really bad and they, you know, pass out or whatever, we'll feed them meals. But I guess, yeah, I guess nothing is growing yet. Ooh, what happened here? Oh, I guess Shadow, like, partially hunted this mega sloth, but didn't finish hunting the mega sloth? Yep. He will die. Yeah, it was Shadow. Ooh, and we got all these other animals. That's good. I really wish you could make kibble out of just meat. It would kind of make sense, right? Like, it kind of doesn't make sense that you can't. But, whatever. I guess real pet food has, like, you know, multiple ingredients. Oh good, this is gone. We can put a vent there. Boop. Oh, and this room is built, so we should put a vent there. Amazing. Okay. I am going to leave it here, guys. We are almost an hour, actually. That went by so fast. It's really fun, though. Yeah, and this is so exciting. Like, we did it. We figured out the heat stuff. Like, how cool is that? I am very happy and proud and really glad about that. So thanks for your patience on that while I figured it all out, but now we have the information we need. I hope everyone has a great day, has a great week, and I will see you for the next episode, which will be episode 15. Have a great one. Happy rimming. Take care. Bye-bye.